Hello there, welcome to this quick demonstration for Scented Souvenirs about the project Scented Souvenirs and how I go about making perfumes based on participants' response to holidays. So Scented Souvenirs is a project that I'm doing for Art Waves that sees participants talk to me with 3 words about holidays, and from those 3 words I try to create a perfume in response. So to give an example, 3 words here that has been given to me is arcades, ice cream, and beach. So they're the 3 words that this participant has thought about in order to for me to make a perfume out of. So how do I go about doing that? Well, I can think about the arcades and think about how to sort of use the oils that I've got here to create a perfume that sort of captures the idea of the arcades in some way. So what I've done here, I've got here green apple and raspberry fragrances. And the reason why I've got these is because they're synthetic fragrances. They are fragrance oils rather than essential oils. And the idea that the arcades is obviously quite a synthetic environment. It's a man-made sort of environment. And these are also quite, they're quite vibrant colours in terms of the fruits that we've got here. So I think that's quite evocative of the idea of the arcades, because it's a vibrant place, but it's also a synthetic sort of place. So they're 2 fragrances that I want to use to respond to arcades. Ice cream, we've got a little bit left field of ice cream. We're going to use honey. Again, this is a fragrance oil, so it's a synthetic compound, but I'm using it because it's a very sweet smelling scent, and therefore it's a useful scent to use to sort of give the idea of, you know, eating ice cream, enjoying ice cream, and the sort of sweetness of ice cream. We've also got the word beach, and for beach I'm using liang liang, which is an essential oil, so a natural oil. And I'm using liang liang because it's a very sort of calming scent. So I want to sort of evoke the idea that you're sort of calmly sort of strolling on a beach in a relaxed sort of way. So while it doesn't necessarily smell like a beach, it sort of smells like how you feel when you're on a beach. You know, it's got that kind of evocative sort of quality to it. So what we're going to do is going to add these fragrances to the bottle, to the perfume bottle, which I've got here, in order to respond to those 3 words there about holidays. So the liang liang is going in first, and I'm going to do 5 drops of each, which will roughly constitute an eau de toilette fragrance, which is basically 5% of the overall concoction is going to be fragrance, and 95% is going to be perfume as alcohol. So to arrive at that, we're going to add about 5 drops of each of these fragrances. So 5 drops of liang liang, 5 drops of honey, 5 of raspberry, and 5 of the green apple. Of course, the raspberry and the green apple are also quite evocative of ice creams as well, so there's a bit of a double whammy there for those 2. It is going in, you might not be able to see it that well, but 4, 5. I'm using a perfumer's scale here, because basically we want to try and reach about 1.1 grams, and we are around about 1.1 grams now. So that is the fragrance added to the bottle. We're now going to add perfumer's alcohol, just to dilute everything and make it an even sort of measured fragrance. Perfumer's alcohol is, of course, perfectly safe and kind to the skin and used quite extensively in perfume. We're then going to give it a quick shake. Normally about 2 minutes shaked for a perfume, but we're just going to give it a quick one just as a demonstration. And there you have it. That is a perfume that I've made in response to 3 words about holidays. Arcades, ice cream, and beach were the words, and we've used raspberry and apple, honey, and Liang Liang. And that's your lot. Thank you very much.